What's up, guys? Nick Tucker here. Welcome to Behind the Hustle.
Why should I try when I know you'll choose the other guy? You a lie. On your fifth ain't probably switching sides with a guy that ain't gon' do shit for you but apply for that 9 to 5 and you satisfied. Why?
So I went over to MVP Rentals.
Oh,
I was just in Miami, and I look up and I seen the Wolf canvas you had. And I was like, yo, all these look the same. Who makes these? These are so sick. Like the messages you put on everything.
Yeah, and what do you have on your walls? You probably have some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you have? It's either you're spending like a big bag on art.
Yeah.
Or like, well, what?
Yeah.
Fucking IKEA or
Yeah. Some random shit that everyone else has, you know?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I have that in my house too.
And we have so many, like, dude, we're literally pumping out so much new shit that like this just keeps coming and coming and new. There's just more and more and more. So like literally in the beginning we were just selling the art, so it was like, it wasn't like brand, it was more just about sales. So imagine just going to a bar and just walking up there and just being like, yo, it's fuck. We weren't even being like, what's your name, where you from, nothing, no. We were just like, buy this shit.
Yeah.
But we were like the first ones to do like affordable art, so it was working.
Yeah.
But then like some more people came to the space,
Uh-huh.
so then we kind of protected ourselves by building a brand and just doing like, we know all these fucking people.
Like a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, bro.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle for
Exactly. So what else is going on with you? Like, what's your whole situation?
sure. Just professional skateboarder living in the valley with my friends, and we just make content and skate, of course, every day, and travel and live life.
Is Street League still big? What happened? I
Street
feel like
League's huge.
Is it?
Street League's one of the biggest contests there are right now.
Yeah.
So Street League is going on right now, and Street League is gonna turn into the Olympics in like 2020 next year.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So
Wait, that's
everyone in
fast?
Street League is basically like
An Olympic athlete?
competing to be in the Olympics, because the Olympics only holds, I think, like 4 or 5 different skaters from each region. So it's like a gnarly like
Wow.
battle right now.
That could change the whole thing. You'd be
Yeah.
like an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah, imagine that, like just a regular skateboarder dude that came from wherever.
Is Nigel
Is
still
now.
smacking it? Is he still winning it?
Oh yeah, he's pro for a while. Been skating for my whole life since I was 11, right?
Yep.
And so now I'm realizing, okay, like people need to understand that they got to do more.
Yep.
They got to branch out and work with, because skaters are so like one track minded that they don't want to go hang out with a BMXer or like
Yep.
a scooter or someone like yourself,
Yep.
you know, like
Yep.
you know what I mean, like so
I always got that feeling.
yeah, like they're like, so I'm just trying to open people's eyes and show them that like, look, there's a lot more outside of skateboarding. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah. The other thing, man, like skaters, we have this world that we're set on of like sponsors, like certain companies that are like, that's skateboarding, you know? But I don't feel like people really venture out, like for example.
Yeah, it's like it's a random thing.
Yeah, like it's just like a random thing, but their world, Stradline, their world could be far more bigger than what we have going on, and we don't even realize it because we don't even care to like really go venture out.
That's the whole entire game. Like fucking
Yeah.
dude, like Juju Schuster, who's like, he's doing shit with FaceCon. You know how smart that is? He's going into the gaming world. He's the only heart on the Lakers does it too. But like from a sports perspective, like how many people are really like penetrating that market?
No.
That's a really fucking loyal market. Those dudes are fucking
Exactly.
crazy. He's crazy, Bart too. He did some shit.
And it's funny because those dudes are like, they're just like regular dudes, but they are killing it. Like you would never even be able to tell them walking down the street. It's just like, it looks like a regular dude.
At a brand and they could not be paying people, but then you provide value and they see that you get it, then all of a sudden they're gonna start paying. That's just how it goes. But people are just not willing to do a little first to know what the fucking game is.
Exactly.
It's like everyone's trying to get the bag, so you have to give a little bit to get considered to get the fucking bag.
Exactly.
So it's just pointless. What's up, guys? It's Saturday night. We're here to support Bear for the opening of Groundhouse Burger. Go get him on camera right now.
Yo, hey, Iconic shut down the whole building. They don't want no smoke with me. They don't want no smoke with me. They said they're bringing in the art guys. Let me see the cameras. Yo, we got paintings, we got art. Shout out to the Getty, shout out to Groundhouse Burger. This is where art lives. Hold this, that's all you're good for. Where's Jeff? Let's go, follow me, right this way. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Iconic and we got the canvases that we're giving out tonight. We have special pieces. The first canvas giveaway is going to my boy from Mammoth Mountain right here. Mark and Jeff, give them the canvas. Iconic, the second canvas is going to Mr. Military Green. Give a round of applause.
Congratulations.
And the third canvas is going to my guy with the flannel. Give a round of applause. Iconic just came in and shut it down. This is what we're doing. We shut down the whole city. Santa Ana, we here. Burger Gods. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
What's up, guys? We are here in LA. I'm doing a podcast with Alex Quin. It's called Grind and Hustle. He's in Miami. We're in LA. He's got a bunch of great questions lined up, so I hope you enjoy it. Since I was a little kid, I had no idea, how I was going to make money doing art, and that was a big thing with my teachers. They would sit me down after class and kind of talk to me like, do you know what you want to do, with art? Because everyone knew, I was going to do art as my profession, but it was like, well, what is it really going to be, right? I see you drawing and painting and doing all this stuff, but how are you actually going to make money with it? And that was kind of like the whole theme of my childhood, is like, how are you going to make money with this? And I think a lot of people, when they do startups, they always try and do it like their successors and people who came before them. But my advice is to do what's natural and authentic to yourself. And there is no formula to building a successful company. It's really just staying authentic to yourself. And I was thinking about it, and it's definitely consistency. It's funny, I go through these like periods where I think I've thought of everything, and I'll every couple of weeks I'll be like, oh my God, I don't think I have any more ideas. How can I remain consistent? And that's the scariest thing I think about my job is, what do I create next?
What if you could give your 18-year-old self any piece of advice right now, what would it be?
Patience. It's always, for me, whenever someone asks me of that, to go back in time, it's always going to be patience. Because at that time, you really don't know, you can't read the future, and obviously, being young, you want it now, and you see, and now it's even crazier. Back then we didn't have social media, but today when you're 18, you see all these 18-year-olds that have it now. And when I was 18, I didn't know anyone 18 that had it now. Patience is now more important than it was when I was a kid. I'm trying to let everyone know that it took 30 years for it to pop off, and it can pop off at any second through any piece of content. So it's definitely patience, and just be consistent. And if you have a crazy work ethic, it's all gonna work out.
Tell them what's up. We haven't done this for a while.
We're doing a special unboxing. Air Max 97, Have a Nice Day pack. Due specifically for the colorway. They remind me of Jackson Hole, which is one of my favorite spots. Here we go. The Air Max 97, Have a Nice Days. Super dope. Got the smiley face. Yeah, these are my second pair of Air Max 97s.
Look at the colorway, bro. It's like turquoise with a lavender. That's just hard.
Every time we fuck, got me thinking that you down. When I sober up, it's like you don't come around. All I speak is truth, and I told ya, if you playing with me, I'ma show ya. See me going up, now she wanna come around. She gon' slow me down, so I left her back in town. I ain't fucking with you on my mama. Every time I do.
Mark Brazil.
How you doing, bro?
Welcome to the show, my man.
We're starting all over. We just spoke for 45 minutes. We're gonna start all over now. Let's do it.
I think there's so many correlations between sports and business, and now that I've obviously spent some time behind a business, there's so many parallels, whether it comes to playing on a team, being coachable, coaching others.
Competition.
Right, competition, dealing with losses. There's so much that you get from sports as a young kid, so it makes a lot of sense why you've been able to translate so well into a good business guy.
It's something I always say, it's finding something that you're passionate about and you can put a lot of effort into it. I love the follow your passion thing, but it's got to be something that you'll put the time into it. And at that given time, I was super passionate about going out and partying.
Right.
So that just happened to be, I was making money doing it.
And we actually have a lot in common.
Hey.
I almost got kicked out of college 3 times.
I left with 5 strikes.
Dude, I don't know how you pulled that off.
Neither do I.
I had an expulsion letter one summer after I got caught cheating. It was like a cheating ring. You know, they sent out the test files, and they traced my email back to me, and I got a letter saying I was expelled. I probably cried in my room for a week. I thought I was never going back to San Diego State. And the only reason I got out of it was because they found out a TA was the one who distributed the test. So I ended up getting out of that, and then partying and stuff too, but got out with, once I found marketing, it's not that I loved all the classes, but I was like, this could be a future. Is that how you felt too once you were in business classes?
To be frank with you, I never really paid attention to business classes. I didn't do well. And looking back, there's this whole, the entrepreneurship message on Instagram is like, fuck school, fuck college.
Right.
I mean, I actually, if you are going, then looking back, I wish I paid more attention. Like, I wish in my accounting classes, I paid more attention to Microsoft Excel.
Right.
It would just be more, I would be better equipped in business. I think there's another monumental mistake that a lot of people make when doing web series video stuff is, we have a lifestyle company. It's an emotion, it's an idea, our company. Lifestyle plays. A lot of people are creating content like this and they don't have lifestyle brands. You're wasting your fucking time.
Right.
This is a fucking job for me. This video shit, it takes up my time.
It's interesting.
But it's a form of marketing.
Yes.
I use it to market my company. I use it for biz development. I use it for content. I use it for social. I'm using it for business purposes. So if you're just like shooting to shoot and doing it for no reason, I think a lot of people can get caught up in why they're doing it. And it might be just an outlet for you. You might be passionate about it. I get it.
Or because Gary Vee's saying it, but maybe it's not right for you.
I'm more of like a fucking savage, and I'm only doing activities that are going to help build what I'm trying to do.
You guys are the first people that I know of who created a brand around art, and so you are differentiating yourself. And I know you talk about sometimes there's copycats in the e-commerce world. You put it out there on Facebook.
I mean, at this point, I don't even give a fuck about them, to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
It's just like, if we're doing a marketing tactic and they come and copy us, we're just off it. We move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
There's enough, we definitely are a team that has good ideas, so we just move off stuff. It's like hysterical. We see people copying, the types of influencers, even down to the copy in the captions, then obviously the designs, obviously reverse engineering our flows, like all that shit, they all copy it. You're not gonna let Joe Schmo who's copying us on your podcast. They can go fuck off.
Yeah.
So it does go back to building a real connection, real relationships. Movement does that amazing, same shit. Our whole entire company was built off of this very simplistic growth hack. Own an Instagram account with 600,000 followers. You go to an account with 1.2 million followers. It's a 2-to-1 ratio. You say, hey, I own Iconic, you own whatever. You say, hey, you post me once, I post you twice. That's simple. Zero money exchanged, and you're getting free traffic.
So you're doing that with Iconic now, or?
We are, but in the beginning, the first 6 months, that's all we did.
Wow.
We said, I didn't learn about paid digital marketing until February of 2017.
Right.
So we, in the beginning, literally all day fucking long, it's called shout for shout.
Right.
We would do shout for shout on Instagram. So my advice to anybody out there listening, it's all about traffic. It's finding a way to get something that has a real traffic outlet. Whether it be a magazine or a website or an Instagram account or a Pinterest account, whatever it is, and then leverage the fucking shit out of that. If you have an account with 1 million followers, you should not be paying for anything.
I saw that you were calling customers on the vlog.
Yeah.
I love that.
You would love that too.
Let's do it now.
Well, you should do that too. You want to do that now?
Let's pull your phone. Let's do it.
I'm calling a Canadian. Come on, Jennifer! Trying to live my best life.
Leave her voicemail.
Jennifer speaking.
Jennifer, how are you? It's Mark, the owner of Iconic.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you doing?
I didn't think I'd actually get a call from you.
Yeah, we're different. I just wanted to tell you that I love you. You're live on a podcast right now. And I'm actually the owner of the company, and sometimes I just randomly call customers, just tell them how much I appreciate them. I just want to tell you that it means the world that you're supporting the company. And this is my cell phone number, so if you want to call me back anytime, I got you on nice fat coupon codes moving forward. You definitely upped the ante on this podcast. Thank you.
You made my day, Jennifer.
Oh, hey guys, I love your work. I've been spying it out now for probably 2 months. And I just opened a brand new firm that's pretty hip and cool, and I think your product will fit just perfectly with my brand and my message.
I love it. I love it. No risk, no reward. I love it. I'm gonna get back onto this podcast. This is my number. Once everything comes, text me a picture of everything hung up, and enjoy your weekend. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
That was fucking amazing.
That's gonna go on Instagram. For sure.
I look at the rest at the end, not in the middle. I look at that with like individual, like in anything I do. Like if I have like 2 pages left in a chapter and someone is like, hit me now, I wait, I want to finish the chapter. So I look for closure in even the smallest things. Like if I can finish an email, finish this, finish that before I go do this, I look to just close on everything, every little thing. And like, it's so weird that these like little stupid tattoos, like I literally look at them and like, yeah, it's really weird. And that's actually like the art. It was the craziest thing about the art. Like we get crazy, for lack of better words, like user testimonials of people that like, yo, you know, I have a piece, keep going. And it's 11 o'clock on a Friday and I look at that shit, it makes me keep going. Right. Like that shit is, I mean, that's just real for me. So that's why the company has just, it's been fucking crazy, because when people come in and tell us that shit, I've never done crack, but it's like crack. It's just, it keeps getting you fucking going. It gets me going, that we're inspiring all these people. You know?
I think the affirmations, some people, they think it's baloney. Yeah. But I think if you buy in and you actually have an open mind and you see that the reminders are just putting you in a peak performance state of mind, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, you guys are building a business with this mindset that puts you in the peak performance at all hours of the day. When, let's be real, like as a human, you go through emotional swings, you go through ups and downs, you wake up sometimes and you feel like shit. But when you remind yourself of why you're here, what you've been through, you're able to break out of that. All right, how would you define a legend?
I would define a legend the same way I define success. It's very simple. It's doing what you want with who you want when you want. I look at that as happiness. I look at that as success. I look at that as a legend. Like any of those things, that's how I look at it. Like a legend is someone that's doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
I think movement success was largely, and there's a million things, you know, there's a million things we could attribute it to. Largely balance. And in the early days, we would debate what was the way to build a huge successful business. Was it acquisition marketing? Was it brand marketing? What was right, what was wrong? I remember in the early days of Facebook, there was even a stigma that would destroy your brand. And now that we look back, it wasn't an either or. It was a balance. It was the fact that we built a brand and a lifestyle that people could relate to, people could feel good about wearing a product. It would differentiate us on the store of a shelf or on a website where you're seeing a million different bits of information a day. So I think the balance of that was obviously probably the keys to success. An obsession I've had with like just self-development has allowed me to get to where I'm at today. Excited for you, Iconic. Watching you guys grow is rather exciting, and I see so much potential. So just keep hustling, brother.
Coming soon too, Cole Times Movement collab.
Ooh. And Cole's gonna come on the show, so
you'll see him next. Appreciate you.
All right, peace.